Well, this week marks 155 years since the Battle of Chickamauga took place.
Well, Channel 3's John Martin breaks it all down and what this battle meant for American history.
Welcome to Point Park, of course here on top of Lookout Mountain. Close to 155 years ago, there would have been a lot of activity between both Union and Confederate soldiers, mingling about the city of Chattanooga here on Lookout Mountain itself.
November 23rd through 25th, 1863, the mountains and valleys of Chattanooga quaked as hundreds of artillery shells fired in the battles for Chattanooga.
There are three battles: the Battle of Orchard Knob on November the 23rd, 1863, the Battle of Lookout Mountain on November the 24th, and then Battle of Missionary Ridge on November the 25th. Of course, all three being Union victories, which will then secure Chattanooga for the Union Army for the rest of the war.
Only 2,500 people lived in the city during the Civil War, but this area was one of the most sought-after pieces of real estate on either side of the Mason-Dixon line.
It is just as President Abraham Lincoln stated, taking Chattanooga is as important as taking Richmond, the very capital of the Confederacy. He'll go on to say, if we can hold Chattanooga and East Tennessee, then I feel the rebellion must dwindle and die.
To commemorate the 155th anniversary of the battles, park officials have 3 full days of activities planned, including living history walks, flag raisings, car caravans, and specialty bus tours. The most noticeable of all, though, will most likely be the artillery shelling from Moccasin Bend and Point Park.
We hope that people will come out and experience this event 155 years after it actually occurred, because it's really neat that it's going to happen on the actual days.
This range of parks and its monuments were set aside years ago by the actual veterans who fought in the Civil War. Not so much as a picturesque national park that so many of us are used to, but as a park to inspire education and a park to inspire change.
It's not Yellowstone, it's not Yosemite, it's not the Smokies. It's a beautiful place today, and it's a serene place. But in 1863, at Chickamauga Battlefield, on Lookout Mountain Battlefield, along Missionary Ridge, and at Orchard Knob, this was an apocalyptic scene. Chickamauga Battlefield in particular, and Moccasin Bend National Archaeological District are parts of the Trail of Tears also. 25 years before there was death and destruction during the Civil War, the U.S. government took this land from the Cherokee. This was land that was inhabited, and it's taken in a lottery system. And then during the Civil War, we have the death and destruction of upwards of 700,000 plus people now, historians tell us. We enslaved 4 million people in this country. This Civil War is being fought to redefine freedom in the United States. What does that phrase in the Declaration of Independence mean? We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. What my encouragement always is to come take in the serene nature of the place, the beauty of the monuments, of the geography, but don't go away without kind of coming to grips about what the place is.
This is one of the most important areas of our nation's history, and rangers here would be proud to know that citizens today still remember that and honor that.
We should always, look back at our history, and even though some of it might be troubled, some of it might not be very happy or pleasant, it is still part of our history, and we should always learn that history and be part of it.